If it's the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, it can only mean one thing. Welcome to Cleveland, Ohio. Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning. And the starting group for the Grizzlies. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. And it's Winslow in at the 3, the small forward. And for Cleveland, Sexton and Osman on the perimeter. Kevin Love out there with Andre Drummond. And it's Garland in at the point. Morant with it. Garland picks him up. Morant dishes to Brooks. Over Sexton. Brooks misses. Now Cleveland moving it up. The open look here for Sexton. Off the left rim and out. Brooks outside. Passes to Valanciunas. To the paint. Here's Jackson. And the rejection by Love. And now the fast break. Garland with the ball. And Kevin Love, the bucket with the assist by Garland. Morant with it. And about a minute gone here in the first quarter. Unable to get that one. Good D by Drummond. And it's Drummond with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. And the rejection by Jackson. Morant outside. On the wing, Winslow. To the middle and stolen by Drummond. Love looking around. Got that one up quick.
Defensively, you can take away the 3, you can take away the lane, but Kevin Love shows you the touch from mid-range.
Here's Morant. It's Drummond with the rebound.
Unusual for him, just a lack of concentration. Fails to finish the play.
The shot by Sexton, no good. Grizzlies have gone 0 of 4, missing their first 4 field goals. Brooks finds Valanciunas. Now here's Morant. Defense right on him. No good from Valanciunas.
Yeah, trying to get going here, but that's an offer for the first 5 here to start the game.
Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
And I just love it when the fast break results in a high percentage look. Not always the case these days.
Now here's Morant. And finished off by Morant.
A guy who can lull you to sleep and then burst right past you. Ja Morant on the attack.
Sexton against Brooks. Love outside. Uncovered. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
What makes Drummond a great rebounder, not just the size and athleticism, it's his tremendous anticipation.
Now here's Morant. And they double up Morant. He kicks to Valanciunas. And the shot goes in.
Shows incredible vision for a younger player. Ja Morant's a skilled distributor.
You look back at that 2019 draft, Zion goes 1, Morant goes 2, and with everything we know about them now, could you imagine having to make that choice today?
That is a tough choice, GA. Or even crazier, could you imagine having both of them on your team? The reason why I say that, as amateurs, they played together in South Carolina. Little did they know at the time, they would be the future of this league.
Brooks misses.
Wow, that's one you just kind of assume is going in. Tough luck.
Here's Sexton. It's rebounded by Memphis. And here we go with Brooks running it up the court. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Muscling his way around the floor, Brooks able to absorb contact without it affecting the shot.
Here's Garland. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor. 52 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Morant outside. The shot, no good. And it's the Cavaliers taking it the other way. Here's Sexton. And he banks in the layup.
And for those who criticize Drummond facilitating, I say rewatch that play. He's improving.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Morant scanning the floor. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Terrific play. This is why you run your offense through him and live with the results.
Memphis shooting their first foul shot of the game.
And if we want to take a look back, they converted about 76% from the line.
And the pass to Thompson. 4 seconds left. It's deflected.
Well, this is where measurements don't tell the whole story. Clark is a tremendous shot blocker despite having an average wingspan.
And so the first quarter is in the books. Cavaliers lead by 5. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And from what we've seen from the Cavaliers, what do you guys see?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Yeah, they were very physical and very aggressive. They've just been the better team so far.
Nance and Thompson are up front. Then there's Garland. Then it's Porter. And it's Windler in at the 2 spot. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavaliers. Here's Clark. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Garland with it, working on Jones, kept alive. Here's Thompson, and it's Thompson with the jam.
The unbelievable effort. Thompson, a dedicated warrior on the offensive glass.
Jones looking for an opening. Pass to Clark. Kicks it out to Jones. Stolen by Garland. And now the Cavaliers. Fast break. Porter's running. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
It's his first trip to the line.
And just 72% from the line a season ago. Not the greatest of numbers, but there are guys who are far worse off when it comes to free throw shooting.
And we play just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. Here's Melton. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Nance comes with the double team. Anderson, pass to Melton. Kicks it out to Jones. 4 on the shot clock. The 3-pointer off the mark. Cleveland leading by 7. Oh, Nance in position. And that's out of bounds. Cleveland will retain possession.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
This is called an effort play. Terrific hustle at the defensive end.
And we just got a second look there at the exceptional mobile 1 block.
Emphatic with the rejection. You've got to appreciate that kind of forceful defense.
It's blocked. Here's Melton. Thompson comes with the double team. Anderson inside, working on Nance. Count it, and the Cavalier lead has been cut to just 5 points on the basket from Anderson. Now Garland. Here's Nance. Pass to Thompson. It's stolen by Jones. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to go on Tristan Thompson.
All the officials are all over that one.
For Memphis, they have made their only other free throw attempt today in an earlier trip to the line. For the Cavaliers, Drummond comes in for Nance, and it's Sexton in for Garland. The Grizzlies also making a change. Valanciunas is checked in. Jones against Sexton. The offensive rebound, and Drummond kicks to Porter. Here's Sexton. That's a good shot, and now he's 3 for 7.
And although Sexton is slightly undersized, he plays with great physicality and aggression. Nice finish there off contact.
And that's a foul called on Colin Sexton. That's his first foul. So Memphis going with almost an entire new group here. Jackson, he's checked in for Clark. Justice Winslow comes in for Kyle Anderson. Dylan Brooks, he's checked in for Milton. And it's Morant in for Tyus Jones. Here's Morant, and finished off by Morant.
I'm trying to think of someone who gets off the ground quicker than Morant. It's an exclusive list, I'll tell you.
Sexton on the wing. He has 6. Love right side. The Grizzlies trail by 3.
And, of course, Jaren Jackson Sr. played in the NBA for over a decade.
And yes, Jaren Jackson Jr., he talks about watching his dad, learning what it takes to be a professional in this league. That prepared Jackson Jr. to make an impact early on.
The shot by Sexton, no good.
Having a shaky time from the floor, but his teammates have been picking up the slack.
And that one's good, Morant.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Sexton up top, guarded by Morant. Sexton against Morant. And Sexton slams it in.
And how about the leaping ability there on the slam? Love how Sexton just rises up with confidence inside.
Now here's Morant. He's got 9. Back to Brooks. Passes it to Morant. Puts it up from 15, and it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. Morant's got the lead up to 1 now for the Grizzlies. Sexton against Morant. The kick out to Porter. Cleveland moving the ball around. Back to Drummond. It's stolen by Valanciunas. Here's Brooks. And the layup's good off the glass. And now a 3-point Memphis lead.
Challenging the heart of the defense on that play. Brooks daring someone to stop him.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even bet.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Ernie Johnson. And for the Grizzlies, the first quarter was pretty even. They're in better shape now than they were at one point when they trailed by 8. And that should do.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You have to like what you're seeing from Ja Morant.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
And many of those quality shots have been jumpers. A very high percentage of those in the first half.
Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. So on the floor for Memphis, Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. And it's Winslow in at the 3. And these are his second and third free throws tonight.
And a look back at his numbers from the free throw line last year, 78%, so not too bad.
How can you not love a player like Ja Morant? Came into the NBA ready to prove himself and just keeps getting better.
Now here's Sexton. 8 points for him. Count it, good. And here's Morant. Brooks outside. Back to Morant. 6 to shoot. Andre Drummond grabs the miss. Drummond's got 7 rebounds in the game.
Using his height and length there to prevent the second chance opportunity.
Brooks, the pass to Jackson. Now here's Morant. Defense is right there. Winslow dishes to Morant. Kicks it to Valanciunas. Fires the three. And it's Morant missing.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Love finds Drummond. And Sexton has it in the corner. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two.
And because of the combination of strength and blazing speed, Sexton can get to the line at a high rate. Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. The Grizzlies making a switch here. Brandon Clark, he's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Anderson comes in for Justice Winslow. DeAnthony Melton, he's checked in for Dylan Brooks. And Jones subbed in for Morant. Now here's Jones. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Clark outside. The Grizzlies with another miss.
And out of the gates here in this second half, they have not started well. 0 of 3.
And Sexton slams it in.
Go into the rack with energy. And the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, gotta chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
In a close game like this, everything has to be challenged, and everything has to be earned.
And the Grizzlies with possession here, following the score by Cleveland. Here's Jackson, up and in on the layup. And the Grizzlies lead by 1. Guys, close one here. No team getting a huge advantage.
Yeah, tooth and nail fight so far, guys. These sides match up really well.
Count that bucket.
And there's the patience you want to see from Sexton. Eyes up and finds the open man.
And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Misses the layup.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Basket good.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Cavaliers have gotten 4 of their first 5 second-half shots to fall. 80% since the break. The pass to Garland. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. And Nance kicks to Thompson. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
That's just being out of sync, and at the worst time, costly.
Porter's checked in for Colin Sexton. And Memphis also making a switch. Gutteridge is checked in. Jones for 3. The Cavaliers pull it in. The feed to Garland. Porter passes to Garland. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
The Grizzlies making a switch here. Valanciunas is checked in, and the second free throw, good.
He was definitely disappointed. He couldn't put his team up in front, but at least he knotted this one up.
Jones in the post. The kick out to Anderson. Back to Jones. Three-pointer. Drains it from beyond the arc. Jones has got the lead up to 3 now for the Grizzlies.
The playmaking ability of Kyle Anderson combines great floor vision with his height and feel.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Over to the left wing. Mark against Nance. His first shot coming late and misses it off the right side of the rim. Here's Clark. That one no good. No good. 3 quarters of play in a close game here. Grizzlies lead by 3. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Rocket Mortgage Fieldhouse. Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Memphis leading by 3. Osman and Love are the forwards. Then there's Andre Drummond. Then it's Porter. And it's Windler in at the point guard position. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Now here's Morant. Valanciunas finds Morant. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Banked in off the glass. Morant's got the first basket as we get going in the 4th for the Grizzlies.
Challenging the heart of the defense. Ja Morant can beat you with the pass or the shot.
Near the three-point line, it's Love. Will not go. This is off the front iron. Love's gone 2 of 6 here tonight from the field. Brooks from outside. And that's collected by Love. Stolen by Anderson. Valanciunas, good. Now it's a 7-point Memphis lead.
He usually shoots a high percentage in the paint, and on that play, Valanciunas got it done.
Osman, the pass to Windler. Love outside. Lets it fly. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Anderson. To the inside. Good, and a nice assist from Morant.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Windler, the pass to Love. There's the triple. No good on the shot. Now Memphis takes it the other way. Just over a minute and a half played here in the 4th. Now Cleveland moving it up. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Valanciunas has got 6 rebounds here tonight.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
He's been a big factor in their offense tonight, making shot after shot.
The Cavaliers trail by 11. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
And Drummond throws it down.
Well, everyone knows once Drummond gets anywhere around the rim, it's pretty much a done deal.
We're in the 4th quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Here's Morant. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Andre Drummond picks one up.
Yeah, easy call.
And he knocks down the first one.
Oh my gosh, I just got that.
And he can't hit the second. And it's Drummond with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Osman, the pass to Sexton. Cleveland moving the ball around. Left side, Love. And it's been a while, but he finally gets one to go.
Boy, it's great playing with big guys who can space the floor. Love does that and a lot more.
Memphis leading by 8. We're in the final quarter of play here, 3 minutes in. Morant finds Brooks, and here's Winslow. Morant right side. 3 on the clock. And good that time. And the Grizzlies lead by 10.
Yeah, I'm amazed at Morant's ability to take contact and still stay in full control.
Outside, Sexton. Inside. Kicks it out to Love. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. The shot by Sexton, no good. The Grizzlies have gone 5 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the 4th. Strong work at that end of the floor.
The sheer power at 220, maybe 230 to take the hit and complete the...
And so the coach's challenge here comes into play. The coach protesting the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor.
And so the coach's challenge here comes into play. The coach protesting the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, guys, I caught Taylor Jenkins' message to his team. His demeanor was not one of a coach whose team was well ahead. He said this is the time to turn up the heat, make one final push, and try to close out strong. We'll see if they were listening, guys.
43 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Valanciunas dishes to Brooks. Morant outside. Over Love. And good. Got the English that time as it falls. Morant's got the lead up to 13 now for the Grizzlies. Sexton on the wing. Pass to Love. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. From deep. It's rebounded by Memphis. Morant outside. From deep, Brooks. It's in.
Inspired tonight. They fought hard and at crucial point.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll wrap it up, folks. Central Florida. Hi, everyone. We're coming to you live on 2. And the starting group for the Grizzlies. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. And it's Winslow in at the 3 spot. And for the Magic, at the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Fournier out there with Markelle Fultz. And it's Isaac in at the small forward position. Now here's Morant. Valanciunas trying to free himself up. And it's Morant missing. And here's Fournier. He brings it up for Orlando. And out of bounds as Memphis gains possession. And here's Morant. And stolen by Fournier. Pass to Gordon. Here's Fultz. That shot off the mark. And the Grizzlies going the other way now. Out to Brooks. First quarter of play, 1 minute played. Got a piece of it. And that's out of bounds. Memphis will retain possession.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Appreciate the effort, though, making his presence felt defensively.
Now here's Morant. Just 5 on the clock. And finished off by Morant.
You could do that every time up the floor. Put Morant in the pick and roll and just let him go to work.
And judging Morant's game early on, I've heard a few people with Allen Iverson comparisons.
Well, put me in that number as well. That's going to be tough to fill up, but it just means he has the potential. The quickness, the athletic ability, the IQ, the handles. They're both lightning fast, slight builds, both tough. And you see the explosive ability to get to the rim and finish. I'm going to ask my boy AI what he thinks about the young Ja.
And the basket by Gordon.
And there's just so much athleticism to Gordon's game. Good luck trying to contain him inside.
Here's Morant. The putback. It's good on the putback.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
And Fournier kicks to Vucevic. Shot by Gordon, wide open. Isaac finds Fournier. Back to Isaac. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That's on Jaren Jackson.
And Isaac really continues to intrigue you. A 6'10" forward who's just got great agility and can be a nightmare in transition.
Ross is checked in for Orlando. Then for the Grizzlies, Kyle Anderson is checked in for Winslow. And Tyus Jones subbed in for Morant. Fultz against Jones. He kicks it to Anderson. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. Jones, no luck. And it's Gordon with the ball. He brings it up for the Orlando Magic, trailing by 2. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you got to bring much faster help than that.
The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Oh, big time put back there. What a great motor on this guy.
There is no one who goes after those rebounds harder. Here's Fultz. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Ross with it. Nice D from Valanciunas.
The D making that layup look very uncomfortable for him. Good aggressive work down low.
Brooks misses. The Magic have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Gordon kicks to Isaac. Pass to Fultz. 1:02 left in the first. Here's Vucevic, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That's on Jaren Jackson. And although the passes aren't flashy by any means, Nikola Vucevic, a very effective playmaker at the pivot.
And Vucevic is very calm when pressed. Reads the defense well and makes the simple but impactful pass. Great in dribble handoffs. It's a big reason he averages almost 4 assists a game.
Here's what Orlando's going with right now. Mohamed Bamba, he's checked in for Gordon. Ennis comes in for Isaac. Michael Carter-Williams checked in for Terrence Ross. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Fultz. He hits the second from the line. Here are the Magic now. They trail by 1. Now the pass to Augustine. Back to Ennis. Carter-Williams dishes to Vucevic. And a great assist by Carter-Williams as that one goes in.
When you're open, Carter-Williams will find you. He knows his role well.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Jones against Augustine. Jones in the post, and Clark is right there.
And all of his athleticism on display there. Clark's work ethic makes him lethal on that offensive backboard.
To the right side. Got it up. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Grizzlies out in front, up 1. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter right after this. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And taking a look at the Grizzlies' performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Just cashing in on second chance opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
Well, it's part of their strategy coming in, no doubt. And there may not be that much their opponent can do about it.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. On the court for Orlando, they've got Vucevic, DJ Augustine out there with Michael Carter-Williams. Then it's Ennis, and it's Bamba in at the 4. Here's Morant, following the score by Mohamed Bamba. Morant passes to Clark. Out to Morant. And that one's good. His second basket of 4, shooting 50%.
Just focusing on the task at hand. That's all you can do.
No, you know what it is. One play at a time. That's got to be the mindset, especially in such a tight game.
Back to Augustine. Pass to Bamba. Second chance shot, and the layup is up and in. Bamba's got the lead up to 1 now for Orlando.
The activity from Bamba when he's playing with a high motor, watch out.
Melton passes to Clark, and that one good. Clark's got his second basket. A lot of give and take between these sides early.
And both teams look like they came to play. We should have a good one.
Fournier dishes to Carter-Williams. Down low. Pass to Ennis. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. The Magic making a switch here. Gordon's checked in. Justice Winslow, he's checked in for Memphis. And Clark has got the ball here for Memphis. Morant outside for the 3. Offensive rebound. And Bamba comes to help. Morant right side. To the wing right side. And another miss by Memphis.
He's been off the mark, but somehow he hasn't held them back as a team.
Fournier gets a wide open look. Here's Bamba. Passes it to Carter-Williams. Poke loose. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Anderson for the Magic. Jonathan Isaac, he's checked in for Bamba. Terrence Ross comes in for Ennis. And Markelle Fultz is subbed in for Michael Carter-Williams.
Yeah, love watching Isaac find the open teammate. Has great floor awareness out there and just knows when one of his guys has a clean look.
Now here's Morant. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
The Grizzlies shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
And if we want to take a look back, they converted about 76% from the line.
And what really separates Morant? The intangibles. He has a great camaraderie with his teammates already.
Orlando's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Ross against Brooks. And Fournier kicks to Ross. Over Brooks. Gordon, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And without looking at the scoreboard, you think they were the team trailing and trying to fight their way back.
Morant looking around. It's Brooks on the wing. And that one drops for him.
He's such an effective scorer. Brooks knows when he should look to capitalize from this area.
The Magic have gone 4 of 7 from the field in this second quarter so far.
Yeah, Kevin, it's a sort of a boom or bust type player last year. Brooks is a major league streak shooter. I mean, when he's on, he can carry your offense.
Now here's Isaac. Here's Fultz. That one good for 2. And the Magic lead by 2.
And the muscle of Fultz. I mean, it helps him on these tough shots. Able to fend off the defenders as well.
Morant outside. And finished off by Morant.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
And guys, it's clear, though, he enjoys showing off his athleticism. The D can't give him these opportunities.
Here is Ross. The Grizzlies making the shot. And the rejection by Jackson. Here's Winslow. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Winslow's got his first 2 points.
An improved playmaker who does a solid job distributing the rock. Don't sleep on Brooks' vision.
It's Fournier on the wing. Covered by Winslow. That one a little long, and the call will be against Fournier. That's his first foul. Vucevic checked in for Orlando. The Grizzlies also making a change. Tyus Jones, he's checked in for Morant. Outside, Jones. Out to Brooks. Back to Jones. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Grizzlies lead by 2. Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2K. For the Grizzlies, the first quarter was pretty even. They were never able to get the lead above 4. And that'll do.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. You have to like what you're seeing from Ja Morant.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
This game has his fingerprints all over it. Now looking to replicate what he did in the first half.
So on the 4 for Memphis. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. And it's Winslow in at the 3, the small forward. And then Morant slams it in.
Are you for real? Morant way, way up. That move is fire.
Back to Gordon. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Orlando shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. And the first one drops.
And there's no question that Gordon is a talented player, and it's clear he wants to be a star in this league.
Memphis leading. Morant outside. Valanciunas trying to free himself up, and it's Morant missing.
I love to see the defense exhibit some passion in protecting the rim right there.
At the elbow, Vucevic. The Grizzlies pull it in. Now here's Brooks. And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. Morant passes to Brooks. Back to Morant. Kicks to Brooks. The three. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Brooks has got the lead up to 5 now for the Grizzlies.
You see the confidence rising? I mean, when Brooks is firing away like this, keep feeding him.
And what an incredible shot in the arm for this franchise. The opportunity to draft a potential superstar in Ja Morant, and they had only a 6% chance of landing that #2 overall pick. That's not what I was expecting.
Me either. I don't think anybody was. Even he didn't know what he was going to pull off on that one. Spectacular.
Man, that fired his guys up, no question. You love seeing that.
And the rejection by Jackson. Stolen by Jackson. And here again, the Grizzlies in transition. Up the court they go. Here's Morant. It's good, and it's his 6th make against 11 attempts. They've had a lot of good players come through Memphis over the years, GA, but probably no one with Morant's upside.
He has future league MVP potential. Once the three-point shot is consistent, once he cuts back on the turnovers, I just don't know how you stop him.
The Magic again can't hit. And the Grizzlies leading by 9. It's Morant in the corner. Shot clock at 6. The feed now to Valanciunas. He dishes it to Jackson. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Bamba is checked in for Gordon. Ennis comes in for Isaac. Ross is checked in for Fournier. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Fultz. So Memphis going with almost an entire new group here. Brandon Clark, he's checked in for Jackson. Kyle Anderson comes in for Justice Winslow. DeAnthony Melton, he's checked in for Brooks. And Tyus Jones subbed in for Ja Morant. And Vucevic kicks to Bamba. Buries it down low. Bamba's got 6.
And really, when Bamba has this positioning, you got to get it to him. He's a very reliable scorer from there.
Jones against Augustine. Outside, Jones. And it's Memphis with another.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
59 seconds left in the third quarter. And there's the pass to Vucevic. Lays it up and banks it in. 6 points for him.
Certainly, Nikola can hit threes, but come on. He's a 7-footer with touch. Those inside shots, they work too.
Augustine against Jones. On the wing, Jones. Shot clock at 5. He kicks it to Valanciunas. And he lobs it up toward the rim. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. Michael Carter-Williams checked in for Ennis. And Memphis also making a switch. Gutterich is checked in. Ross on the wing. Vucevic to the pass to Ross. Orlando moving the ball around. No good from outside. Here's Clark. It's rebounded by Carter-Williams. For 3, Ross. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. We'll return shortly. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Makes it a tough play to defend because you also have to guard against him taking it himself.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. At the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Terrence Ross is out there with Carter Williams, and it's Fournier in its small forward. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Magic. Ross with a wide open look, and he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Jones looking for an opening. Pass to Gutterich. Back to Jones. Great D that time from Vucevic.
He hasn't chipped in with many points tonight. It's a good thing he has the guys around him to carry the weight.
And it's Gordon finishing it off.
Out of nowhere, Gordon just soaring in there, and that athleticism carries him straight to the hoop.
Outside, Jones. Inside, here's Gutterich. Makes it off the glass. Gutterich has got the lead up to 10 now for Memphis.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're pouring it on right here. Trying to give the opposition no light at the end of the tunnel.
And yes, it's good. Ross has got his first points of the game.
Well, there's no doubting how great Carter Williams passes the ball. He's a true point guard.
Outside, Jones. To the middle. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's going to be on Aaron Gordon.
Tough task trying to corral Clark there, especially when he's looking to score.
For the Magic, Isaac's checked in for Terrence Ross, and Markelle Fultz is subbed in for Carter Williams. The Magic trail by 10. To the left side wing. And Vucevic kicks to Fournier. Vucevic to the pass to Fultz. The shot's good on the assist by Vucevic. Vucevic has got 3 assists in the game. Morant outside. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. And then Morant slams it in.
Yeah, I'm amazed at Morant's ability to take contact and still stay in full control.
Pass to Fultz. Over in the corner, Isaac. Fultz kicks to Fournier. Passes it to Gordon. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
An underrated part, really, of being a sick athlete like Gordon, body control. Used it there to keep the form on his shot.
Brooks outside. Morant outside. Fires the 3. Rebound by the Magic. 1:15 left in the 4th quarter of this one. Clark right side. On the wing, Brooks. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. The Magic making a switch here. Ross is checked in. Jonas Valanciunas, who's checked in for Memphis. Fultz against Morant. The pass to Ross. No one near him. Valanciunas grabs the board.
He's as surprised as anyone with that miss. When he's left alone like that, you can usually count it.
Jackson finds Brooks. Winslow with it. Now Morant tries again. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Clock at 6. A second chance effort. And another shot. All sorts of time. And good. And it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Showing remarkable poise and focus throughout the game. A sustained effort across the board.
So no.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And a look behind the curtain here. Final preparations for the challenge ahead. And we've got time for a quick pregame report. With that being said, let's head to the sideline in our hall.
Hey, Kevin. Giroux,
Terrific. David, thanks. Look at the opening lineup for the Memphis Grizzlies. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. And it's Winslow in at the small forward position. And for the Pelicans, Wall and Holiday combine at the guard spots. Ingram the 3 and Zion the 4. And it's Favors in at the 5 down low. Great pass to set up the lay-ins. Greg, we've got two terrific highlight-making teams, both athletic in so many ways.
You know, it makes me harken all the way back to college, and one of my teammates, Stacey Ogden, one of the greatest athletes I ever played alongside. Boy, we're going to see a lot of his impact in tonight's game.
6 on the shot clock. Here's Morant. It's good, and he makes his first shot of the game.
And how about the body control? Morant, even when under duress, stays calm, cool, and collected.
Favors passes to Holiday. It's good.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Morant scanning the floor. Valanciunas in the high post. Back to Morant. Up again. And the second chance effort by Jackson.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
And so Holiday will bring it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. To the paint. Here's Williamson. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday.
Look, this is how you draw it up coming out of the locker room. 3 of 3 so far.
And Williamson's parents, both college athletes themselves, were a guiding force in helping him grow his game.
When you're talking about growing his game, Greg, at an early age, Zion told his mom he wanted to be the #1 player in college basketball. As a 5-year-old, he played on an AAU team for 9-year-olds. By age 9, he was waking up for 5 a.m. workouts. That's the kind of commitment it takes to succeed, even that early.
The pass to Ingram. Passes it to Favors. And Holiday has it in the corner. From outside, off the mark. For Memphis, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Morant outside. Pass to Brooks. Back to Morant. Brooks up on top. No good off the back of the rim.
High percentage look for him. But bottom line, they're not all going to go down.
And that one's good. Ingram.
With a look that good, Ingram is so consistent. Defense, you have to keep a closer eye on him.
Morant kicks to Brooks. Stolen by Ball. To the inside. That one falls.
Excellent timing on that play and a wonderful pass.
Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Left side, Jackson. Back to Morant. Just 4 to shoot. Stolen by Ball. And here we go. Williamson heading to the hoop. And the dunk by Williamson.
A heady defense from Lonzo Ball sparking that run out. If you don't protect the rock, he'll swipe it.
Morant against Ball. Morant outside. And the rejection by Favors.
The long reach of Favors have a real impact, especially when he leaves the ground quickly in time for blocks.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
Here's Morant. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Some guys just understand how to generate points. He's one of them.
And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for the Pelicans. 6-point game. No good that time. They have a chance to go 2 for 1 here.
Let's see how they play the clock.
Brooks, the pass to Jackson. Now the feed to Winslow. Valanciunas dishes to Morant. Stolen by Holiday. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Morant with the steal. Ingram with the steal. And here we go. Fast break. Williamson's hammering it in.
With the reputation of a highlight reel dunker, Zion's always ready to put on a show.
Morant outside. From deep, Brooks. No good on the last second attempt there. And so it's New Orleans holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. And we'll be back with you shortly. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. Well, what stands out to you from the Pelicans in this one?
You could see they were well prepared defensively coming into this one.
Yes, what they do, they take away the things that teams like to do offensively, also keeping them out of sync.
They've got Hart. Jackson is out there with J.J. Redick. Then it's Zion Williamson. And it's Melly in at the 4-man position. That's the Pelicans 5 as we get into the second quarter. Jones with it. Now defended by Williamson. And the shot is good. The Pelican lead has been cut down to just 6 points and the bucket from Jones. Here's Hart. Down low. Here's Williamson and the dunk by Williamson.
We talk about Zion's strength, but the body control is also elite, especially for a guy his size.
Outside, Jones. Pass to Melton. Back to Jones. Clock at 6. Memphis needs to get off a shot here.
And their shots are falling now with more regularity than we saw at first.
Pelicans leading by 6. Now Jackson. No points in the game yet for him. Count it.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense nowhere to be found.
Here's Jones. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Cuts off the pass. Clark inside. Covered by Williamson.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
Redick with the 3. The shot comes out, and the Grizzlies going the other way now.
And watching Kyle Anderson, Greg Popovich once stated, he's not what you'd call a typical NBA athlete.
AGA hint the nickname slow-mo because he plays at a deliberate pace. He has tremendous skills, a high basketball IQ. He has improved defensively. He's a jack of all trades.
Looking who's out there now for the Pelicans. Okafor comes in for Williamson. And Hayes subbed in for Nicolo Mello. Hayes finds Redick. Jackson with it. Shot clock at 6. Back to Redick. 3-pointer. It's Clark with the rebound. The Grizzlies trail by 4. Here's Melton. Redick with the rebound. There's the pass to Okafor. On the wing, Jackson. Back to Okafor. And Okafor slams it in.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
It's a backbreaker for your defense, giving up easy buckets like that.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
New Orleans making a switch here. Holiday's checked in, and Memphis also making a switch. Valanciunas is checked in. Ingram, he's checked in for the Pelicans. Lonzo Ball comes in for J.J. Redick. So Memphis going with almost an entire new group here. Jackson, he's checked in for Brandon Clark. Justice Winslow comes in for Kyle Anderson. Dylan Brooks, he's checked in for Milton. And it's John Morant in for Tyus Jones. Winslow's shot is off. And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for the Pelicans. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. Hayes has got the lead up to 10 now for the Pelicans.
Oh, great timing. He is one tough customer on that offensive glass.
You know, it's like he has a sixth sense of where that rebound is going. And here's the break. That's good from Holiday on the assist by Ball. Holiday's got 6 points.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Morant against Ball. Morant outside. Valanciunas trying to free himself up. Offensive struggles continue, missing again. Ingram kicks to Hayes. Knocked away. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Grizzlies will take it. Derek Favors checked in for Jackson Hayes. Here's Morant. There's 38 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Pelicans with the rebound. Back to Holiday. Lets the three fly. No good there. The Grizzlies trail by 12. Feeds it to Jackson. Taken away by Holiday. And pushing it up. Here's New Orleans. Favors passes to Ingram. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Ingram's got his second basket of the game.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
The reason why they've stayed aggressive, and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
And so it's the New Orleans.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back. After the first 2 quarters of play, it's New Orleans in control. They lead by 14. Thanks for joining.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Zion Williamson with a strong contribution so far, guys, in this one.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
And it's not like everything's been at the rim. There's been a number of jump shots along the way.
Kicking off the second half, here's Taylor Jenkins' 5. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. And it's Winslow in at small forward. Morant left side. Valanciunas, good, and a nice assist from Morant. Pelicans leading by 14. Ball feeling it out a bit. He feeds it to Ingram. Right side, Ball. Back to Ingram. That three off the mark.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And finished off by Morant.
A guy who can lull you to sleep and then burst right past you. Ja Morant on the attack.
And here is Ball to the paint. Rebounded by Jackson.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
And the dunk by Winslow.
A player who's aware of everything around him. Brooks sees the man break open and hits him.
It's Ingram on the wing. Ball kicks to Ingram. This one for three. Hits the three-point bomb. Ingram's got 7.
And there aren't many players more reliable from three-point range than he is, especially when the D's playing off him like that.
In the corner, it's Valanciunas. Out to Brooks. 5 on the clock. Back to Valanciunas. Over Favors. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jaren Jackson. That's his first foul. Some changes for New Orleans. Hart, he's checked in for Holiday. And J.J. Redick is subbed in for Lonzo Ball. And that was a great replay we just saw of our mobile one block.
The defensive awareness, the timing, when you have to face a defender that can reject you like that, it can alter your approach.
Williamson, the pass to Hart. Back to Williamson. Out to Ingram. Launches it. And the Pelicans miss again. And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for Memphis. Trailing by 13. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. So for the Pelicans, Hayes, he's checked in for Favors. Nicolo Melli comes in for Zion Williamson. And it's Jackson in for Brandon Ingram. DeAnthony Melton, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. It's Redick on the way. Wow, came this close. And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Here's Melli, still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. New Orleans moving it around. Shoots the three. And J.J. Redick good for 3.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
Jones drives in. No good, unable to end this run. New Orleans leading by 19. Hart the pass to Melli. Back to Hart. Passes it to Melli. Out to the wing. Redick is in the corner. 6 to shoot. Jackson finds Redick. Hayes chipped back in for 2. Hayes has got his second bucket.
You know, his positioning near the hoop, always to his advantage. Just a terrific job to tip that one back in.
There's a minute left in the third. Jones the pass to Gutterich. And Jones has it in the corner. Here's Clark, and Clark slams it in.
And with the monster finish, he stops an 11-0 run by the Pelicans.
Outside, Redick pass to Jackson. Inside. And Hayes kicks to Jackson. Back to Hayes. Outside, Redick drills the three-pointer. Redick's got 9 points now in the quarter.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
Left side, Jones. To the middle. Here's Clark. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Tough task trying to corral Clark there, especially when he's looking to score.
He's perfect from the line this time. On offense here are the Pelicans. They're on a 14-4 run. Pass to Hayes. It's deflected. Redick is in the corner. And again, New Orleans with the triple.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
You know what? They talked about this at halftime, and they're doing a better job of creating space.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. And so it's J.J. Redick making things happen for New Orleans. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. We come back right after this. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Creating plays for others, it's an art form, but it's also a discipline. Fantastic job.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. A moment now to reset the lineups back to us by Gatorade, all fueled up here for the fourth quarter. Setting the floor now for the Pelicans. Ball and Holiday combine at the guard spots. J.J. Redick is out there with Jackson Hayes. And it's Okafor in at the center filling out the middle. Ball dishes to Hayes. Back to Ball. The feed to Redick. 4 on the clock. Holiday, the pass to Redick. And it's off from three-point range. The Grizzlies trail by 19. Here's Clark. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That one is on Holiday.
And there, Clark showing a little burst, trying to create some offense. He has the athleticism, and the defense isn't necessarily expecting it.
Looking who's out there now for the Pelicans. Derek Favors checked in for Okafor. Zion Williamson comes in for Jackson Hayes. And it's Brandon Ingram in for J.J. Redick. And the Grizzlies also with the sub. Valanciunas, he's checked in for Jackson. And Favors kicks to Ingram. Back to Favors. Outside Holiday. Ingram passes to Favors. Williamson outside. For 3, Ingram. Grizzlies with the rebound. Valanciunas has got 4 rebounds now tonight. And then Clark slams it in.
Look at the big man Valanciunas showing off the playmaking skills.
And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for New Orleans. Earlier, they held a 23-point lead. There's the dish to Williamson. The kick out to Holiday. To the inside. Favors. New Orleans moving it around. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. Holiday's got his 5th assist in this one. Here's Morant. Williamson with the block.
The timing and reach on display. Zion is unreal at coming up with rejections.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
First free throw is good. And both free throws good for Williamson. The Grizzlies trail by 20. Brooks outside. Stolen by Holiday. Outside, Ball. Ingram against Winslow. Ball dishes to Ingram. And again, no good by New Orleans.
The defense got lucky there. That's one you expect him to drain.
And the first one at the line is good.
As young as Ja Morant is, I'm impressed. He came in ready to lead a team. And these guys, they follow him.
Anderson, he's checked in for Brandon Clark. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. To the left wing. Williamson finds ball. It's Ingram on the wing. Off target from outside.
Just not feeling it from beyond the arc. Sometimes that happens. He's trying to shoot his way out of it.
Winslow's shot is off. New Orleans leading by 18. To the paint. Here's Valanciunas. Morant with it. Now defended by Williamson. Morant passes to Valanciunas. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
An awesome rebounder at that position. The energy level Morant puts forth on the glass is tremendous.
Out to Ingram. Ball, the pass to Favors. In the corner, it's Ingram. Puts up a three. And Valanciunas pulls it down. Valanciunas has got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Brooks. A shot off that time. Good D by Holiday.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Pelicans.
This was a very efficient offense tonight.
And they found a way to get their shots to go down. A little luck didn't hurt. A lot of their 50-50 shots fell their way.
And a lot of players tonight helped contribute to this performance, but in particular, a real good game it was for Drew Holiday.
You love to see this kind of leadership. Directing traffic, keeping everyone happy. He was the straw that stirred the drink.
A platoon swap here for New Orleans. So Memphis going with almost an entire new group here. Gorgie Dangs checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Jackson comes in for Winslow. Grayson Allen's checked in for Dylan Brooks. And it's DeAnthony Melton in for Morant. 52 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Clock at 6. Melton passes to Jang. Over Okafor. That one off the back iron and out.
Trying to take advantage of soft defense. He might have gotten over eager.
Inside. Here's Jackson. Over to the wing. Here's Alexander Walker with the putback. And it's Melton with the rebound. And here are the Grizzlies now. 19-point game. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Here's Alexander Walker. Great touch on the 16-footer.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
They gave the team tremendous energy tonight. The fans were fantastic. It was a true home court advantage.
And it's easy to give up after a play like that, but this team needs to keep fighting.
It's just one trip down the court, but you have to have short memory in this league or you won't last long.
All right, David, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it. And as they gear up for this challenge on the road, a look at the Cavaliers. These guys mean business. The downtown look at Cleveland's starting group. Garland and Sexton man the backcourt. Ashman and Love are the forwards. And it's Drummond in at the 5. And for the Grizzlies, Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. And it's Winslow in at the 3 slot.
An elite offensive rebounder. Drummond judges shots, trajectories, and angles so well. I mean, just great hustle.
It's Morant with the drive. And finished off by Morant.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
Yeah, coach is definitely pleased. That's the execution he loves to see.
Now Morant, after Colin Sexton's three-pointer that didn't go. And they double up Morant. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
And how about the body control? Morant, even when under duress, stays calm, cool, and collected.
Sexton's shot is good.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you got to bring much faster help than that.
Now here's Morant. Valanciunas passes to Jackson. Back to Valanciunas. 6 on the shot clock. Brooks finds Morant. Shoots over Garland. And it's Morant missing. Cavaliers have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Here's Sexton. The shot missing. Now the Grizzlies take it the other way.
His field goal percentage has dipped this quarter. I mean, his movement has to be better. He has to find the open spots on the floor.
Cleveland's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. There's Garland. Another shot. The shot by Sexton, no good.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
Jackson dishes to Valanciunas. And stolen by Sexton. In transition, here come the Cavaliers. Jackson against Love. Morant with the steal. Brooks right side. Morant left side. Back to Brooks. A 3 ball. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Here's the break. Here's Love. The Cavaliers again can't hit. Memphis with the ball. Morant scanning the floor. Back to Winslow. The dish now to Morant. Five to shoot. Down low. Valanciunas lays it up off the glass.
Oh, this is just being a good team. I mean, Morant making sure to whip the ball over to his open man.
Pass to Love. Lets it go from deep. Rebounded by Jackson.
Defensive breakdown. And they can't capitalize. He'll hit that shot almost every time.
Here's Drummond. Love outside. Garland kicks to Love. And that one goes long.
You got to give him credit for his confidence. I mean, he hasn't hit a single shot this quarter, but he still keeps firing.
Some changes for Memphis. Anderson comes in for Winslow. And Tyus Jones subbed in for John Morant. Jones with it. He's picked up by Nance. Jones against Nance. Jackson passes to Anderson. Back to Jackson. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Now, here's Sexton. Takes the 13-footer, buries the jump shot. Sexton's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Clever and confident in that pick and roll. Sexton's decision-making in these sets has really improved.
Jones finds Valanciunas, kicks it out to Jones. Off target from three-point range. The Cavaliers trailing, and out of bounds as Memphis gains possession.
And that's a gift if I've ever seen one. They've got to communicate much better out there.
And Memphis making a change here. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. On the wing, Jones, defended by Sexton. Pass to Melton. Back to Jones. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. And another miss by Memphis.
Now, look, even if he had other places to go with the ball, that's a good shot. You can't blame him for letting that one fly. The setup's good. That's the shot they're looking for, but you can't get them all to go.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Grizzlies lead by 2. Let's take a quick break now, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. Guys, what's your take on the Grizzlies so far?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
No question. It's been stifling thus far, preventing that offense from establishing any kind of rhythm.
On the floor for Cleveland, getting going here in the second. Nance and Thompson are up front. Then it's Porter. Then there's Sexton. And it's Windler in at the 2 guard. Now here's Jones. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
And guys, we talk all the time about making the extra pass. Clark there proving how important that concept is.
Here's Sexton. Off target with his 3. Jones looking for an opening. High arcing shot. He takes it up and lays it in. Jones has got 4 points this quarter.
They've settled into a nice groove offensively here in the second.
Out left to the wing. Here's Sexton, and the basket is good. 6 points for Colin Sexton.
You know, not bashful about positioning himself inside. Sexton knows he has what it takes to score from there.
Sexton against Jones. He's off on that one. And Cleveland the other way now. Oh, Nance in position. Stolen by Anderson. All alone. And slam dunk by Clark.
Oh, he's a strong, crafty defender. Anderson, he just knows when to jump on these opportunities.
Outside, Sexton. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Winslow's checked in for Memphis. Ja Morant comes in for Jones. And Cleveland also making a change. Garland's checked in. Here's Morant following the score by Cleveland. Dishes it to Anderson. Clark against Thompson. Here's Morant. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Morant's got the lead up to 6 now for Memphis.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Both teams deciding to change it up. Out to the right wing. Garland dishes to Porter. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Love the pass to Drummond. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Wow, that's a really astonishing play from Drummond. Carving out a ton of space thanks to his wide screen and sprinting to the basket with a true purpose.
Now here's Morant. He's got 6. Scored the basket. His 4th. He's only missed 1 of his 5 shots tonight.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
To the wing on the left. And Porter, here we go. Here's Drummond. Brooks grabs the board. And the Grizzlies leading by 6. Morant passes to Valanciunas. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Valanciunas has got his second bucket.
Oh, they own the interior right now. 10 straight points coming from inside.
Here's Love. And Valanciunas pulls it down. Valanciunas has got his fourth rebound in this one. Jackson passes to Morant. Out to Brooks. It's Morant in the corner. On the wing, Jackson. Shot clock at 6. Valanciunas trying to free himself up. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Here's Osman. It's rebounded by Memphis. And here we go. Fast break, and Morant's got it. That one is good. He's only missed one shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
It's stolen by Valanciunas. Here's Brooks. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Sometimes Brooks is a tough matchup for the D, especially when he's playing with some intensity and looking to score.
First one falls for D'Anthony Melton. He's checked in for Morant. Sexton, he's checked in for Cleveland. And both free throws good for Brooks. 35 seconds left in the first half. Sexton deciding where to go with it. And here's Love from the arc. They grab their own miss. And Drummond is right there.
Drummond always stays active around the rim. He does not need a whole lot of room to throw back some missed shots.
Here's Melton. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Brooks dishes to Jackson. Out to Brooks. Great D that time from Love.
Oh, that's terrific defense there. That's how you protect the rim.
And that does it for the first half of play. Memphis out in front, up by 10. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks a lot, Jonas. Good first half for you getting the ball inside, and you look really aggressive out there.
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, welcome to For the Grizzlies, the first quarter was pretty even. At the end of the period, they were up by 2. They took it up a notch in the second quarter. That was obvious. And they sit on a 10-point lead at the half. And that'll...
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. Guys, Ja Morant has been sensational.
Man, how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
This game has his fingerprints all over it. Now looking to replicate what he did in the first half.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. Taking a look at the Grizzlies. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. And it's Winslow in at the small forward. Shot is good, and the Memphis lead's cut down now to just 10 on the basket from Love. And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for the Grizzlies. Back to Brooks. Clock at 4. Morant outside. From deep three-point range, it's rebounded by Cleveland. Drummond's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Left side, Love. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Love's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for Cleveland. Morant outside. He kicks to Brooks. Back to Morant. Pass to Valanciunas. Out to Morant. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off his shot. 24-second violation. Third quarter of play with just over a minute and a half gone by. Sexton the pass to Garland. In the corner, Nance with it. Sexton up top. 6 points for him. And the foul called on Brandon Clark. That is his first foul of the game. Porter's checked in for Garland. Now here's Sexton. Not a lot of room. The kick out to Porter. Outside, Sexton. Just 5 to shoot. Second shot opportunity, and it's good on the layup. Sexton's got 8 points.
Nice and steady so far in the second half. They're 3 for 4.
Sexton against Jones. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. And the pass to Valanciunas. Can they get it? And it's Jones laying it in. He's got 6. The Cavaliers trail by 8. Sexton the pass to Windler. Second chance shot, Thompson. That shot misses. Some solid defense from Clark. Grizzlies have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. And Anderson slams it in.
He's not much of a dunker, but Anderson will pick his spots nicely and then displays great shot selection.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Here's Nance. Good work there as it goes.
That's a perfect setup. Solid screen. Defender can't avoid it. Opens up a clear path to the bucket.
And the Grizzlies leading by 8. Outside, Jones. He dishes it to Clark. And stolen by Sexton. Thompson with it. Jones covering. Puts it up from 7. It's rebounded by Memphis. Valanciunas has got his 5th rebound in this one. No good from Clark. The Cavaliers trail by 8. And Porter, here we go. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Grizzlies will take it. D'Anthony Melton, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. And Cleveland with a change here too. Cedi Osman, he's checked in for Colin Sexton. The Grizzlies have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Here's Jones. And Thompson sends it back.
Look, Thompson is a more than capable defender. He has excellent length, and he uses that to swat away shots.
Nance with no one around. Cleveland the rebound. Pass to Windler. Nance against Jones. Oh, tried to dunk it home, but drew the foul. It'll go to the line.
All stops the dunk there. The best outcome in a bad situation.
This is his first free throw of the game. Both teams will make substitutions. And he sinks the second. 26 seconds left in the third quarter. Morant outside. Nance against Clark. Winslow kicks to Clark. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Melton. Morant with it. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. Morant's got 4 this quarter.
Oh, has closer in. Morant finding a way to score. He has fantastic touch around the team.
And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies. Ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. They've been playing some ferocious defense. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
Oh, beautiful feed. Always a luxury to have a big man who can see the whole floor.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. And Cleveland looking at who they've got to start the fourth quarter. Ashman and Love are the forwards. Porter is out there with Garland. And it's Drummond in at the center position. Morant outside. Floats one, and that's 2 points on the layup. Morant's got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for Memphis.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Plenty of daylight on that shot. 6 points for Love.
I admire the quickness. Love's catch and shoot, Jay, is instant. Out of his hands at a second's notice.
Morant drives in.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
The first one falls.
What really separates Morant? The intangibles. He has a great camaraderie with his teammates already.
And Memphis making a change here. Brooks checked in. The Cavaliers trail by 11. Right wing. Love wide open. He fires. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And so Brooks will bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. Morant kicks to Winslow. Brooks feeling it out a bit. Morant left side. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Clark.
Yeah, with no defensive pressure at all, you've got to be able to make that exchange.
Jonas Valanciunas, he's checked in for Brandon Clark. Sexton, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. And a chance there to look back at the stunning mobile one block a moment ago.
And guys, that's about as good a defensive play as you'll see. Instant reaction to get a hand to the shot.
It's Drummond with the drive. Nice D from Valanciunas.
A fantastic effort on D to get up in his face and deny the layup.
Brooks dishes to Winslow. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. Morant passes to Brooks. He doesn't hit that one. So Cleveland will take it the other way.
He hasn't chipped in with many points tonight. The good thing he has the guys around him to carry the weight.
And because of the combination of strength and blazing speed, Sexton can get to the line at a high rate.
The first free throw is good. And so he hits both.
Oh, you can get spoiled watching him at the line. I mean, you just expect him to make every one every time.
Brooks kicks to Morant. And finished off by Morant.
Well, when you have a guy like Morant, an elite ball handler who can hit from anywhere, there's no real limit to the points he can score.
Passes it to Sexton. Morant with the steal. Brooks dishes to Valanciunas. Morant passes to Brooks. Jackson trying to break free. Love grabs the board. The Cavaliers trail by 11. Here's Sexton. He gets that one to drop. He's now 5 of 12.
And you see the work Drummond has put into passing the ball. Solid at spotting the open man.
Morant finds Winslow. Morant outside. And that one's in. He's only missed 3 of 13.
Well, you see the burst. Morant very hard to catch once he gains a step.
Garland with it. Now Valanciunas defending. Here's Love. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him. Love's got 4 points this quarter. And the Grizzlies leading by 9. Morant outside. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
Yeah. Horrible effort. It appears they may be on the brink of giving up.
dangerous scorer from mid-range. Sexton loves to take that shot when he gets it in rhythm.
Now here's Morant. He's tightly guarded. And Valanciunas kicks to Brooks. They get the rebound. And no good that time. Cavaliers have gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. The open look here for Sexton. It's rebounded by Memphis. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. The pass to Morant. Fires for 3. That one doesn't drop. Cavaliers go the other way with it. Sexton for 3. A three-pointer is right on target.
This is what leaders do. You gotta love seeing Sexton own these moments and coming up clutch.
Brooks, the pass to Morant. 17 seconds left to play in the final quarter.
They've hardly needed anyone else today to get out to this lead. I mean, he's provided almost all of their offense.
Sexton for 3. He can't get that one. On the wing, Brooks, and stolen by Love. So it's Memphis picking up the win. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage. terrific look at the city of Memphis, Tennessee on the banks of the majestic Mississippi River. Now the starting group for Orlando. At the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Fournier out there with Markelle Fultz. And it's Isaac in at the small forward. And for Memphis, Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. And it's Winslow in at the small forward position. Gordon kicks to Fournier. Fires from deep. Not going to go that time. And it's Memphis on the break. Morant outside. Well, the outcome tonight, Greg, could come down to the big man up front.
You know, versatility will be key. The front court that can be physical but also pass it, stretch the floor, will likely be the victor.
Here's Orlando now. Fultz looking around. Isaac outside. It's Fournier on the wing. Vucevic trying to get open. The three-pointer no good.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Morant finds Jackson. Morant outside. From past the arc. Up again. And staying with the play, Valanciunas.
And one way Valanciunas generates offense, using that big body to snare the board and keep the play alive.
The pass to Fultz. Fournier against Brooks. Back to Fultz. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. For Memphis, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Pass to Winslow. On the wing, Brooks. He's guarded by Fournier. Here's Morant. Knocks it down from 7 feet.
Even though he's smaller, Morant does not lack assertiveness, which comes in handy down low.
Vucevic the pass to Fultz. And Vucevic kicks to Gordon. Another shot. Vucevic. It's good on the putback.
And boy, did they need that one. Their first make in the 5 field goal attempts they've had.
Fultz against Morant. Pass to Brooks. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. Passes it to Valanciunas. 4 on the shot clock. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. The putback. Morant outside. Tries yet again. The shot that time, not on target. Great D that time from Vucevic. And the foul on Jonas Valanciunas. That is his first foul of the game. So Memphis ends up going with the new group. So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Mohamed Bamba, he's checked in for Aaron Gordon. James Ennis comes in for Isaac. Terrence Ross is checked in for Evan Fournier. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Fultz. And here's the fast break. Here's Gutterich. And he throws it down hard with one hand.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And he shot 74 from the line a season ago.
Good on both. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Ross passes to Bamba. Ross on the wing. Back to Bamba. He can't get that one to fall. And it's Memphis the other way. And there's the feed to Clark. And it's blocked. But they get it back. Anderson outside. The pass to Melton. Inside. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Carter Williams, he's checked in for Augustine. How about that strong defensive performance for this half's Mobile One block?
And early in a game, these sorts of plays really can set the tone.
Here's Carter Williams. It's stolen by Jones. Pushing it up. Goes up. A huge slam. The perfect end of the fast break.
And guys, we talk all the time about making the extra pass. Clark there proving how important that concept is.
For three, Ross. Orlando gets it back. Carter Williams against Jones. 6 on the shot clock. For three, Ross. Doesn't go that time. And Clark has got the ball here for Memphis. Melton passes to Clark. To the middle. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
Here's Ross. No good. They had a chance to end the run there.
You can see he just rushed that a little bit. Lost the focus, I think.
Pass to Melton. To the inside. Here's Clark. And an overpowering first quarter effort. Already a double-digit advantage. Memphis. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Grizzlies.
Boy, they've really amped up the pressure at the defensive end, guys, and have piled up the steals in the early going.
And also, they're jumping on a lot of turnovers, making sure they turn them into points at the other end.
This is how the floor looks for the Magic start in the second. Mohamed Bamba is out there with Ennis. Then it's Terrence Ross. Then it's Carter Williams. And it's Vucevic in at the 5. Ross kicks to Carter Williams. Back to Ross. Pass to Vucevic. Nice shot from 10 feet out.
Vucevic never losing sight of the basket despite the best efforts of the defense. That, folks, is real good focus.
And Clark, you can see Nikola Vucevic following the trend of many other centers in our league. He's incorporating that three-point shot into his arsenal.
Well, how about these numbers, Greg? I mean, Vucevic was taking over 4 threes a game. That's like a perimeter player on some teams. I mean, he shoots a respectable clip from that range, but I think it's part of just trying to keep other centers honest as to why he shoots that many.
Jones, no one around him. Knocks down the 3 ball. Jones has got 5 points now this quarter.
They've settled into a nice groove offensively here in the second.
Yeah, and that field goal percentage zooming upwards is now above 50%, which is pretty strong.
And here's Ennis. And it's Melton with the rebound.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Well, guys, they need to do something to reduce this deficit. We'll see if that's the answer.
Vucevic down low. He's covered by Clark. Here's Bamba. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Ross finds Carter Williams. Magic working now with the new shot clock. Now here's Ross. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It goes on Brandon Clark.
Great appreciation for Ross. Never afraid of going into the contact on the way up. Well done.
And Clark, when he comes in the game, you know that Terrence Ross is looking to score. That's his role, and boy, he relishes it.
Yeah, you know what, Greg? He's cut from the cloth of the old school bucket getters, where you know their primary objective and focus is to put it in the basket, and they do it a lot of different ways. And
the power on that throw-down!
Yeah, that's fire right there. Morant practicing for the dunk contest. I see you, young fella.
Passes it to Fultz. Shot from 12. Tips it up, and the second chance effort by Gordon.
Always better to be lucky than good when it comes to offensive rebounding. Unless you're as good as he is, then those tip-ins are all about skill.
Fultz against Morant, and it's good. 2 points.
Fantastic instincts there by Morant, sizing up the D and then just taking what he sees.
And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Here's Gordon. Softly drops in the floater. Gordon's got 4 points in the quarter.
Boy, that was a sweet-looking teardrop. There's very little defense for that.
Morant dishes to Brooks. Back to Morant. He gets that one. Morant's got the lead up to 13 now for the Grizzlies.
And the lead should be safe if they can keep shooting the basketball like this.
Yeah, they're cracking. Absolutely cracking and looking to pad that lead.
Fultz against Morant. Shoots from 12. Rebounded by Valanciunas. Valanciunas has got his 4th rebound in this one. Morant outside. For 3. And again, it's Memphis with the 3.
Yeah, you know, the second period's been much more kind to him than the first. I mean, let's see if he can keep it going and maintain this.
Isaac passes to Fultz. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Boy, the speed of Fultz. You love that. Excellent at getting to the rim and drawing the foul.
The Magic making a switch here. Augustine's checked in.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
Yeah, I don't think it's an accident that aggressiveness correlates with playing better. So the aggressiveness is starting to pay off. You know, sometimes making it difficult for him to finish at the rim is all you can ask for from the defense.
The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. Fultz has got 4 points this quarter.
Man, I like how aggressive Fultz is. I mean, excellent breaking down the defense in the open floor with his speed. Fantastic work.
Here's Morant. Oh!
Man, this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. All right, David, thank you, and stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. Memphis did not hesitate to set the pace. Near flawless execution from both. Thanks for joining.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. You have to like what you're seeing from Ja Morant.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. And it's Winslow in at the 3. And that's the group for Taylor Jenkins as we begin the second half. And out of bounds as Memphis gains possession. And the Grizzlies leading by 16. Score the basket, his 8th, 8 for 13 from the floor.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Morant.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
Fultz. On the wing, Gordon. The Magic need to get a shot off here. Shoots from the high post. Isaac misses.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Here's Morant. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's on Markelle Fultz.
The explosiveness on the drive. Morant just attacks the D with aggression.
First free throw is good. Carter Williams, he's checked in for Orlando. Both free throws good from Morant. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Fournier dishes to Vucevic. Isaac against Winslow. Vucevic down low. Clock at 6. Here's Carter Williams. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
The Syracuse alum, Carter Williams, a combo guard with really outstanding court vision and excellent speed.
And the Grizzlies with some changes. Brandon Clark, he's checked in for Jackson. Anderson comes in for Winslow. And Jones subbed in for Morant. Over a minute and a half into the third quarter of action. And Valanciunas kicks to Jones. And the layup's good off the glass. Jones has got 11.
3 for 3, and that's always a good way to start the second half.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, thank you. We were all witnesses last year to the pandemic, which struck with worldwide repercussions. The NBA was no exception. The 1920 season was altered, and this season was delayed. The league is finding a sense of solidarity and resolve under the leadership of Adam Silver. Now, sports is a microcosm of society as a whole, and we all are finding different ways to overcome this. Kevin, back to you.
Thanks, DA. And that'll be Memphis as it goes out of bounds. Grizzlies retain possession. And the Grizzlies making a change here. Gutterich is checked in. Orlando also making some changes. Bamba is checked in for Vucevic. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Carter Williams. No good from Clark. The Magic trail by 20. And there's the pass to Bamba. From downtown. Orlando moving the ball around. And the basket by Gordon.
Boy, I like seeing Gordon work on that jump shot of his. He's going to need to knock it down consistently at his position to be one of the best in the league.
Jones looking for an opening. And Bamba pulls it down. Orlando, they've gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Augustine passes to Gordon. Drops in the short one. Gordon's got 4 this quarter.
The inside is where Gordon is really most comfortable and effective. Very few defenders can get to his shot given how high he gets up on it.
Outside, Jones lets it go with a 3. Here's Clark. The kick out to Anderson. Pass to Jones. The second chance effort. No good on that one. The Magic go the other way with it.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Isaac passes to Gordon. Back to Isaac. Augustine against Valanciunas. Fournier in the corner. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Clark's got his 4th rebound in this one. Jones drives in. Anderson outside. Augustine against Jones. He feeds it to Valanciunas. Tries again. Clark outside. It's Jones on the wing. And stolen by Gordon. And then Gordon with the dunk.
You give Gordon a chance to get out and run, give him room. I mean, this guy can cover ground in a hurry. You got to close out on him early, or he's going to make you pay for it.
Jones from outside. Again, the miss by Jones. And so it's Memphis, sitting with a comfortable lead up by 14. Their defense has been terrific in this game. And don't go away. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate, and how about the setup this was?
Yeah, and as a two-guard, he's typically not a reluctant shooter, so it was really nice to see him orchestrating for a teammate instead.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. 4th quarter on the floor for the Magic. At the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. DJ Augustine out there with Fultz, and it's Ross in at the 3, the small forward. Melton passes to Morant. No good on the 3. And so it's Ross. He brings it up for Orlando. They trail by 14. Gordon kicks to Ross. And the rejection by Jackson. Here we go, one-on-one. Morant finds Valanciunas. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Brooks checked in for DeAnthony Melton. Isaacs checked in for the Magic. Gordon dishes to Ross. No good with the triple. It's stolen by Vucevic. Ross passes to Gordon. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
And just a little too lax with that possession, and it cost him.
And I tell you what, more brain-neutral plays like that one, and they'll have a hole deeper than the one they're already in.
And they double up Morant. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. So it's Orlando now. The Magic trail by 14. We're just over a minute and a half now into the 4th. Ross with it, guarded now by Jackson. Here's Fultz, and the rejection by Valanciunas. And now Brooks running the floor all by himself. And there it is for him. Brooks has got the first points up on the board here in the 4th for Memphis. And a chance now to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Grizzlies.
You know, block shots, guys, a clear indicator on the stat sheet of their excellent defense. I mean, leaving them no room to get off any shots.
Yeah, but they've also done a great job of playing in space, getting out in transition every opportunity.
Yeah, that's another miss for him. They're behind in this game largely because he shot so poorly.
Winslow kicks to Morant. Valanciunas, and staying with the play, Valanciunas. And the Grizzlies lead by 18.
Oh, smooth. Guys, very good job getting himself in close enough that he could just tip it back in.
Well said. Those kind of plays in the offensive glass can tell the story sometimes, can't they?
Yes, they can. They can't allow him to beat them to too many more of those.
Here's Morant. Goes back up. Jackson finds Brooks. Back to Jackson. 6 to shoot. Here's Morant. And finished off by Morant.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
It's stolen by Valanciunas. And here we go. Fast break, and Morant's got it. He gets it in there. Morant's got 10 points in just the second half.
And when Morant is cooking like this, it's fun to watch. He burns you in so many ways.
Fultz, no good. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Markelle Fultz. That'll be his second foul of the game. So Memphis going with almost an entire new group here. Gorgie Dangs checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Jackson comes in for Jackson. Allen's checked in for Dylan Brooks. And Jones subbed in for John Morant. Here's Jones. That's in for his 5th make of the night. Now shooting at a 50% clip, 5 for 10.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Grizzlies.
This was a physical game.
Yeah, I mean, they were aware of the rotations defensively and were able to attack the rim.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Ja Morant.
An unbelievable scoring performance. He absolutely took over and never let up.
Outside, Jones. And Bamba pulls it down. And taking care of the ball has been a problem for him.
That's something they've got to fix. While the defense has been good, a lot of these turnovers have been unforced.
Kyle Anderson, he's checked in for Winslow. And the rejection by Jang.
And this is something you'd like to see more of from Jang, given his size and wingspan.
Bamba's shot is off. And here are the Grizzlies with it. They're on a 10-2 run here. Anderson outside. Banked in off the glass.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory.
Here's Bamba. Can't hit from 12. So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. It was a tale of two teams tonight, one that was in total control, operating flawlessly. The scene is being set here in Memphis, Tennessee. Welcome, everyone. Let's get ready for some NBA basketball on 2K. Now let's take a look at the starters for New Orleans. Ball and Holiday combine at the guard spots. Zion is the 4 with Favors at the 5. And it's Ingram in at the small forward position. And for Memphis, Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. And it's Winslow in at the 3 spot. Here's Morant. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
The explosiveness on the drive. Morant just attacks the D with aggression.
2 shots.
That's good from Morant. Yeah, tonight, Greg, 2 teams with a lot of talent, but also a lot of inexperience on each side.
And Kevin, you know what that means? It means we're going to see some spectacular plays, but a few that'll have you scratching your head as well. Always interesting to watch these young players develop.
So Favors will bring it up for the Pelicans. Ball against Morant. Ingram left side. New Orleans moving it around. He dishes it to Favors. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. And the Pelicans with possession here. Williamson with it. Now guarded by Winslow. Morant with the steal. And it's Memphis on the break. Morant with the ball. Out to Brooks. Passes to Winslow. Morant outside. Just 4 to shoot. And the rejection by Favors. The feed to Ingram. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball.
Ingram and that body and that maturation showing off in plays just like that.
Morant outside. Outside Jackson. Holiday against Brooks. Out to the right wing. Morant with a wide open look. Gets an open look and hits.
Well, this is where we talk about Morant's versatility. He can work off the ball because he's worked so hard on that jumper.
Now here's Favors. Ball, the pass to Favors. And it's Morant with the rebound. The Grizzlies have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Jackson kicks to Morant. From the arc. That shot off.
Things are going south right now. This is not the type of shooting that his teammates expect from him.
Williamson finds Holiday. Williamson in the post. Guarded by Morant. That's good from Williamson on the assist by Holiday. Morant right side. Pass to Jackson. Morant surveying the D. And oh, he just jams it right over Derek Favors. Wow!
Yeah, that's fire right there. Morant practicing for the dunk contest. I see you, young fella.
Williamson dishes to Favors. Good, and the assist goes to Williamson.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
And Morant's got the ball here for Memphis. And finished off by Morant.
You see the quickness there. Once Morant feels like he's got a step on you, it's over.
Ingram against Winslow. Favors passes to Ingram. Back to Favors. The dish to Ingram. Outside, Ball. Down to 5 on the shot clock. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. And the rejection by Valanciunas. Ball with the bucket. Grizzlies have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Morant with it, and Holiday picks him up defensively. Brooks against Ball. Back to Morant. Stolen by Ball. And here we go. Fast break. Williamson's got it. Holiday gets the bucket.
Yeah, Drew aggressive there, right? You could see committing to that shot, looking more than happy to rise up and fire.
Morant kicks to Valanciunas. Nice spin off the left rim and in.
They're loving the confidence. Just rise and be free, and you know you can do this.
There's something to be said about knowing yourself. It allows him to shoot and shoot comfortably, even with taller defenders out there.
No question he got bumped on that shot.
Pelicans shooting their first free throws of this game.
And they shot their free throws at a measly 73% clip over the course of last season.
So Memphis ends up going with the new group. A big group substitution here for New Orleans. Nelly is checked in for Favors. Josh Hart comes in for Ingram. J.J. Redick's checked in for Drew Holiday. And it's Frank Jackson in for Lonzo Ball. And here's Jackson after Tyus Jones getting his shot to go from deep. Jackson. That one's no good. 0 of 1 to begin the game. Here's Melton. And that one is hammered home.
I tell you, he's playing the game with pure excitement right now.
He capped off that dunk with some serious hang time on the rim. Hart kicks to Jackson. To the paint. Here's Williamson. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Williamson's got 6.
Well, a little contact from the defense goes a long way for Zion Williamson.
Ja Morant has been leading the charge, guys, for Memphis. He notched 8 points in the quarter. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And for Memphis, guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Boy, their offense looks really good when everyone's in sync. Terrific first quarter.
Yeah, couldn't ask for a better one right now. Just a complete rhythm by all the guys who got some minutes. Wonderful start.
On the court right now, second quarter for the Pelicans. Jackson is out there with J.J. Redick. Then there's Hayes, and it's Melly in at the 4. Hayes trying to break free, and Jackson gets it to go.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Memphis trailing here. Outside, Jones. Pass to Clark. Makes it off the glass. Clark's got his first basket.
Well, they're trying to take command of this game, but it's been competitive so far.
Yeah, everybody trying to get away from one another, and the threads are keeping them close. This has been highly competitive.
Hart kicks to Hayes. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And last year on draft night, it was Hayes who rocked that Sideshow Bob necklace with 1,000 stones and his nickname, Sideshow Jax.
Well, I love the nickname, but I love the potential of what it is that Jackson Hayes can bring to a ball club that needs a center to be able to run up and down and play at pace and play above the rim.
And the Pelicans making a change here. Okafor's checked in. No good from Clark.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there. And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
This is his first free throw of the game. No good on the free throw. And he's good on the second. The Pelicans trail. Redick surveying the D. Offline with his 3.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Here's Melton, covered by Redick. Melton passes to Jones. Now the pass to Melton. The Grizzlies with another miss. The Pelicans shooting the ball really well in this game, 58%. Back to Okafor. Lays it up and banks it in. And the Pelicans lead by 1.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
Jones, no luck. The Pelicans have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Jackson kicks to Okafor. Here's Redick. It's rebounded by Memphis. Here's Jones. Shooting foul. And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
New Orleans making a switch here. Derek Favors checked in for Hayes. Ingram comes in for Josh Hart. Drew Holiday, he's checked in for J.J. Redick. And it's Lonzo Ball in for Frank Jackson.
Well, his body control is phenomenal, and his ability to get to the line has always been impressive. That's a huge part of his game.
Ball finds Favors. Outside, Ball. Outside, Favors. Ingram outside. Rebounded by Jackson. Memphis has gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Here's Brooks. He can't hit that time. Excellent D there from Okafor. From inside, 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. The Grizzlies shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. The first one falls.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
And for those of you just joining us, we're in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by. Takes the 13-footer. It's rebounded by Memphis. And here they come. Here's Brooks. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Brooks has got the lead up to 5 now for the Grizzlies. Ball against Jones. Ingram dishes to Okafor. Outside, Favors. Ball kicks to Holiday. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Holiday's got his second basket.
This is how you ruin an opposing team's defense. Holiday runs inside and finds the easy shot there.
And as much as Holiday brings to your offense, it's his defense that's repeatedly recognized.
When you make all NBA defensive teams and you're smart and strong and quick like Drew Holiday is, I think not only does the reputation start to build, but your confidence in disrupting somebody else by playing that way is something you rely on. Drew's got such a great build, 205, 210 pounds, a bigger guard. Hard to knock him off of his shot.
Jones, the pass to Jackson. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Yeah, draw the D in, kick it out for the open shot. That's taking a page straight out of your textbook. Well done.
And it's Okafor off the drive. Favors finds Okafor. Outside Holiday. Good on the bucket.
Nice to see Drew Holiday just square up for that jump shot. Love to see him taking that one.
And here are the Grizzlies now. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Jones with it. Now guarded by Ball. Jones, the pass to Jackson. And that comes off the assist by Jones. Jones has got 3 assists in the game. Here's Ball. And Ball slams it in.
Well, you got to slow him down. If he gets ahead of speed like that and measures those steps, Lonzo's going to throw it down.
That will count. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we...
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, and welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson here. If your name is Shaquille O'Neal, raise your hand, please. If your name... It was all Ja Morant in the first quarter. He had 8 points, 2 rebounds. And that'll do it.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. You have to like what you're seeing from Ja Morant.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. And it's Winslow in at the 3 slot. And that's the group for Taylor Jenkins as we begin the second half. Stolen by Jackson. And here we go. Fast break, and Morant's got it. Rejected by Ingram. Knocks it loose. Another shot. And Jackson finishes inside. Jackson's got 8 points.
And a better box out saves them 2 points there.
It didn't seem like anybody was really aware there to go and collect that rebound in the possession.
The shot by Holiday, no good. And the Grizzlies leading by 5. Here's Brooks. And that one drops.
Smart play by Winslow. Move the ball. Find the open man. Good team play.
To the middle. Ball kicks to Williamson. Ball up top. The drive by Williamson. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. He's got 8.
I feel like Zion with that quickness. Guys are just not ready for that first step.
And they double up Morant. Brooks outside. Trying to find Jackson. He's got it now. And Jackson throws it down hard.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Inside, here's Williamson. Nice steal from Valanciunas. Memphis leading. Passes it to Morant. The high post shot. They get it again. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Brooks. A big group substitution here for New Orleans. Melly is checked in for Favors. Josh Hart comes in for Brandon Ingram. J.J. Redick's checked in for Drew Holiday. And it's Jackson in for Lonzo Ball. Oh, and here comes Anderson all alone.
Anderson, he excels when he plays in the open court like that and has a chance to make a good decision.
Pelicans trail by 9. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Redick passes to Melly. To the inside, Williamson. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Williamson's got 10 points in the game. Morant right side. Anderson outside. Back to Morant. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
Talk about hurting your team. I mean, he just can't get anything to go out there.
Shot is good, and the Memphis lead's cut down now to just 5 on the basket from Hart.
And running with a full head of steam, but completely under control.
Yeah, you think he's comfortable at that speed? He's done it so many times before. Just an absolute blur in transition, and that helps get the rhythm going.
Yeah, I'm amazed at Morant's ability to take contact and still stay in full control.
Pelicans trail by 7. Down low. New Orleans moving it around. Redick passes to Melly. Shoots it. Was shot by Redick, no good. And Clark has got the ball here for Memphis. Poked away. Here's Melly. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Jackson in the corner. Outside for Redick. Back to Jackson. Just 5 on the clock. Count the basket.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Sometimes you just wonder, how did Morant see that guy? The vision is special.
Now Jackson. Outside, Redick. And a miss there on the triple.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped. That is the perfect technique to rebound. I mean, he shields his man, kept him behind, and then he's off to the races.
And with that shot, the Grizzly lead is cut to just 5 on the basket from Williamson. Here's Melton. Morant outside. To the middle. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Grizzlies lead by 5. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle, but you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. So for New Orleans right now, Holiday and Ingram out on the perimeter. Okafor out there with Jackson Hayes. And it's Ball in at the point. Okafor against Morant. Pass to Valanciunas. Jackson down low. Hayes on him. And Okafor with the block. Ball with a wide open look. Offensive rebound. And the foul on Drew Holiday. That is his first foul of the game. And the Pelicans making a change here. Favors is checked in. Here's Morant. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
And the fearlessness Morant plays with making the defense uneasy, forcing them to give in.
So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe.
Even with 1 miss, he stretched this out to a 2-possession game.
Pass to Hayes. To the paint. Here's Favors. It's rebounded by Memphis. Jackson's got 4 rebounds in this game. Memphis leading by 4. Just over a minute played here in the fourth. The putback and the second chance effort by Jackson.
Doing a lot of nice work now from the field. He's helped get them this lead, and now he's helped them keep it.
Here's Holiday. Got a piece of it. Here's Morant. And finished off by Morant.
A strong finisher. Morant doesn't mess around when he's got ideal positioning like that.
And Hayes kicks to Holiday. In the corner, it's Ingram. Beyond the arc. And out of bounds as Memphis gains possession.
That's tough because that one's preventable. The defense has nothing to do at all with that turnover.
For Memphis, they've gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Here's Morant. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark.
Teammates right now covering up for the type of off performance he's having. In terms of scoring, this has not been his best night.
Hayes the pass to Favors. Outside Holiday. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's on Jonas Valanciunas.
Well, a dedicated sprint to the hoop from Holiday there. He earns the trip to the line.
All free throws good from Drew Holiday. Here's Morant. And that one is off. So the Pelicans will take it the other way. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Smart for Holiday to get that shot off even after the hack from the defense.
Zion Williamson's checked in for Jackson Hayes. All free throws good from Drew Holiday.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
Morant against Ball. Morant with it. He kicks it to Valanciunas. 5 to shoot. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. It's good. Jackson's got 4 points in the quarter.
And how about the grit and determination in the post? I mean, essential qualities to have late in a close game.
Ball dishes to Favors. Back to Ball. He feeds it to Favors. Back to Ball. Inside. Stolen by Winslow. And here we go. Morant heading to goal. Hammering it in.
Yeah, you have to be pretty much attentive to where Winslow is, a crafty defender.
Pelicans trail by 8. Outside, Ball. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. And that one's good. Ingram.
You see right there, that is why everybody is still very high on Lonzo Ball. Has a sixth sense for when to dish it.
Morant outside. And they double up Morant. Over to the left wing. Valanciunas inside. He's covered by Ball. Yep, it counts. Jackson's got 10 points in just the second half.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Confidence is sensational, and it feels like no one is going to stop him tonight from scoring.
It's Morant in the corner. 46 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Brooks outside. Tipped away. 4 on the clock. And so Brooks will bring it up for Memphis. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Love that the guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
Ball kicks to Williamson. And Holiday has it in the corner. Over Brooks. And that one hits back iron. Well, this one is winding down now. Memphis can watch the clock run out. Ball against Morant. The pass to Valanciunas. Takes the 3. No good that time. So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing.